Hey, what's up, party people? Welcome back to Journal Party Live. It's me, Alex Gallner, and I am going to host you through the newest program in the Journal Party app today called Manifestation Mapping. We've been trying to fill out some of the programs in the various categories that we offer for our guided journaling programs, and it's been a while since we've done anything in regards to manifestation or conscious creation. Now, I know there's been a lot of popular culture surrounding the topic of manifestation, and I know that it can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. And so I've tried to make this as non-denominational as possible. I know that we have people coming to the journal party from all walks of life with various different relationships and understandings about the source of their creativity, whether that's something higher or something from within. Either way, these prompts that we're going to be going through today are designed to get you in touch with that so that you can set your goals, set your intentions, and ultimately see them manifest and materialize in your life. Now, I figured November was a really great time to do this. It's first off, it's the top of the month, and I think a new month is a really great opportunity to kind of take stock of what's going on and what you want your life to be like, and go for it, right? So that's one of the reasons why we're doing this program today. Also, it's November, gratitude, right? Thanksgiving. It's what it's all about, and I think again, no matter how you're coming to the topic of manifestation, I think that gratitude is always going to be a component of it, and giving thanks for the things that we do have, even if that's not necessarily what you want your vision to result as or to look like in the end. So with that, I think we're gonna get started. Let me share my screen here. All right. And let me get the QR code out of the way. Groovy. Okay. So, all right, hold on. I forgot the. There we go. Okay. Let me get that off of here. All right. So, yeah, today's program is Manifestation Mapping. It's the newest one inside of the app. It is currently live. So, if you need a little more time or you want to take your time with this program, you can always go back into the app and check it out. And the goal of this is basically to create a roadmap for conscious creation. And so the idea is going to be to get in touch with our desires and how we can make them manifest and materialize in our lives, as we were just discussing. And I'm really curious how everyone finds this. It's been we've been trying to focus a lot on like mental health and a lot on personal growth, and I think this one's maybe a little more whimsical and a little bit more fun. So if this is everybody's jam, definitely let me know, and your feedback is always welcome. And with that said, I'm going to change the caption here so people who are joining us know that they should just start writing, because that's what we're about to do. So we'll count you down and we'll get this party started. All right, first prompt of the day: destination dreaming. Write down a specific goal you wish to manifest. Play with ways to phrase it in the now as if it's already here. All right, next prompt. Visualize the steps. Visualize the steps leading to your goal. What is the first step? Next prompt is barrier breakdown. Identify potential obstacles and how you might navigate them. Okay, the next one is resource registry. List resources or knowledge that you already possess that will aid your journey. Alrighty, if you're just joining us, we're just going through some prompts here, so feel free to join in and just start writing. This next one is ally assembly. Who are the allies in your life who can support you towards this goal? Okay, this next one is the milestone marker. Describe a small milestone that will indicate progress. Now, on to the feeling forecast. How will achieving this goal make you feel? And have you ever felt this way before? Okay, I was just replying to Linda about the term conscious creation. I'm not sure where I heard that from. Probably some guru somewhere, but yeah, I like it too. So let's consciously create on this next one with the action agenda. The prompt is, what's one action you can take today towards this goal? Pit stop plan. How will you rest and recharge during this journey? All right. And now your victory vision. Visualize and describe the moment that you achieve your goal. Got to remember to unmute. Anyway, that was it. That was the last one. So I hope everyone enjoyed that. It's always fun to get a little bit intentional about what it is that you want to show up in your life, and to reconnect with the power that you have to consciously create. Right, Linda? The the thing I wanted to talk about here, it was actually sparked by Linda pointing out the term conscious creation, and I was thinking about that. I mean, it's a cool term, but like, what does it actually mean? And I think that a lot of us tend to go through life sort of just sleepwalking through life. I mean, it's really easy to just go through the motions and do whatever it is that you do. And hopefully, you've developed a routine that serves you, and that doesn't get you into too much trouble when you go into autopilot. But now and then, and probably as often as possible, I think it's a really good idea to get in touch with how you feel about all that, and what you really want in your life, and actually be a little bit more intentional about it, and set those intentions, set those goals, and really imagine the kind of life that you want for yourself. And I believe that it's within the power of all of us to actually go out and get that. And as I mentioned at the top of the call, a lot of us, have different, different spiritual walks that we're on, and so, without, however that shows up in your life, ultimately, I think it merits getting in touch with whatever you view as the source of your creative energy, and you know not only getting in touch with that, but cultivating like a good relationship with that. And part of that is gratitude, which, again, it's Thanksgiving month, right? So hopefully everyone has no shortage of things to be grateful for. I know that the world's going nuts today, and it's really scary, and you know well, I just I hope and I pray that everyone out there is doing all right. And the flip side of that is just look. I mean, if you're not in the horror show that's going on around the world right now, you have a lot to be grateful for. And so, I think it's a good idea to, you know, to be aware of that. I mean, one of the things that I see a lot in like this manifestation culture is kind of this idea of not not putting your attention on things that are bad. And I agree with that to some extent. You don't want to swim in or wallow in anything that's negative energy that's going to affect your state. But the world's a relative place, and understanding how fortunate you actually are is important. And I actually think that could be a tool towards manifestation. One of the things that I had written down to maybe bring up is just the concept of resistance. And I'm sure a lot of people out there have heard what you resist persists. And I know that in my own personal manifestation journey, if you want to call that, there's been a lot of times where I've maybe been stifled in that process because I've been just so afraid of thinking not happy thoughts, not good thoughts. But I think we're smarter than that. And if you're just trying to sweep these things under the rug or not look at them or ignore them, then you're not really doing justice to your truth and I guess really honoring the reality that you're currently taking a part of. So just some food for thought. I'd love to hear anybody's insights or thoughts on that. Let me see what else I had written down here. Oh, another thing. So this is something that I think about often, and I'm curious what you all have to say about it. Is I think that sort of the default for most people is to derive their state of being from the circumstances in their lives. And I think on the surface it maybe seems that's how it is, right? That you have a bad day at work, so you feel bad, or you ate something you shouldn't have eaten, and so you feel bad. Well, I don't know if you can avoid that, but I guess what I'm getting at is I would like to invite you to consider the possibility that perhaps it's not our circumstances that are creating our state of being. Rather, perhaps it's our state of being that's creating our circumstances. I know that when I roll out of bed and I go immediately to the news and to my email inbox and all of the things that people want from me in the day, and whatever it is, it's really easy to get onto, I guess, to have my whole being sort of just be hijacked by the rest of the world. And I'll have a day accordingly, right? Whereas if I wake up and I meditate and I journal and I go on a nice walk and I smell the flowers or whatever it is, right? I'm cultivating a state of being. And then every activity that I'm engaging with is touched by that in some facet. And I think the days go better. So it's definitely it's definitely just food for thought. That's not something I think I can objectively prove, but yeah, I would explore the concept of maybe your state of being cultivating your circumstances or producing your circumstances. We got something from Jennifer here. I've always thought what you believe about yourself is what you will make true about your life. Yeah, I belief's a huge one, and I mean that's sort of why I preface this whole thing with the little bit about how whatever it is that your relationship with spirit or spirituality. I think that's another discussion for another day, what we all think, but you can't deny that there's definitely power in belief. And I think if I think whatever you tend to believe tends to be your own truth, right? So it's very important to get in touch with that, and think the world of yourself. I mean, the fact is that just you being here at all is a miracle. I should probably not say words like miracle because that carries so much baggage with it, but it's an amazing thing that you're even here, that you were the lucky, the lucky sperm that hit the egg, with all the global, you know, disasters, calamities, and stuff. Just the fact that you're breathing and that we're breathing the same air is a really special thing. And so once you get over the, I guess, all the awe of it, it behooves us all to take a look inward and yeah, I guess get in touch with what we actually believe in, and maybe you know get intentional about that. And I think that that's where some really great magic can show up for us. So thanks for that share, Jennifer. I hope you enjoyed today's session. We got Linda up here. Let's see. Thanks, Alex, for all that you create for us to open our minds, our hearts, our beliefs. I'm grateful for you and your vision. Journaling with you has helped me to visualize and know myself better. That's great. That's exactly what my intention was for all of this. I think if you've been around Journal Party for any length of time, you probably know the story of how it got started. I had a really great job in a tech firm and was making a boatload of money and you know doing really well on the surface. And nothing I'd shake a stick at, but I eventually got laid off of that, and it wasn't what I had wanted or thought I wanted in my life, but it created a moment where I could take pause, take mental inventory, see what it is that I wanted to create and how it is that I wanted to show up in this world. And in that space, and by giving it that attention and that energy, I was able to realize that this is an amazing practice for me, journaling, and that I wanted to share with the world, and that I was equipped with all the tools to do that. And so it's been a lot of work, but the calls like this where people are showing up and getting something out of it, and we're co-creating this hopefully better reality together. That's the most exciting thing, and it's a total dream come true for me. And I was trying to figure out what I wanted to manifest at the top of this with that first prompt, and I'm like, gosh, I'm already doing it. But that's great, like that. And that's the other thing that's awesome about journaling, is that you can have a log of all these successes, right? And I'm able to demonstrate to myself that I can actually create things that I want for myself. And I'm you all being a part of that is just icing on the cake. So awesome. Yep. Attitude of gratitude. Yep, that's right. And oh, we got Mimi here. I'm not sure, is it Mimi or Mimi? I don't want to say your name incorrectly, because you've been so kind to show up several times now. So anyway, shout out. It's been really awesome journaling with you all. And if there's anything that you all are trying to manifest in your lives out there, and if you're willing to share it, please do. Let us know in the group. The other vision that I have for this is that not only can we go within and explore our own headspace and our own hearts and desires and things like that, but that we can create a little bit of a community and a tribe here where we can all support each other in that growth. And so if there's anything that I can support you in, whether it's a journaling program or just like a virtual high five, let me know. And I'm glad and happy to do it. So that's really all I got. You know what? I'm super grateful that I've been getting these cluster headaches. And so I was really worried that I was going to have to shut down the live call today because I was not feeling good at the top. But you know what? We're feeling good. Maybe journaling has something to do with that. Either way, I'm grateful. And you know what? I'm not going to push my luck. So I'm going to go and take a much needed rest, which I encourage everyone to do in this journey. Definitely don't burn yourselves out. I think it's a much more effective way to create it when when you have your wits about you. So with that said, I'm going to go and shut this party down. It's been awesome. Thank you so much. My name's Alex Gallner. Thank you for being part of Journal Party, and party on.